Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another jam track review. This is episode 19. We're talking about a lot of cool stuff that has just been added or will be added tonight with the item shop reset. Before we get into today's video, if you want to use my supported creator code when purchasing anything, all of these songs are available tonight, minus one which is already available for free. But the rest of these that are going to be in the item shop, they're all going to be available 500 V-Bucks each. And if you want to use my code, here it is on screen. Thank you so much for supporting me and making these possible. Also, special thank you to Jhayco once again for helping me, because every other time that I've been able to do this in the past, I've had to keep asking for help from multiple people. And thankfully, I think I've got things set with him. But there is one track that you can get for free. Instead of mentioning that first, I'm going to mention that last. Everyone is much more interested in seeing what is new. So let's talk about these in order. 24K Magic by Bruno Mars. This one is on vocals for 5 stars, bass at 4, lead at 4, and drums at 3. Vocals is definitely the hardest track, and it's definitely the most enjoyable. Every single syllable is charted perfectly within this chart of the song. I think it is very fun to play, and I think it is, honestly, it was a good start to the week, just starting off with that song, because it really puts you in that mood of like, man, I feel pumped up, I feel ready, I feel so excited to keep this going and see what else is new. And honestly, I think that's a really good thing to have with Fortnite Festival charts, is to keep you pumped up and keep you engaged in the song. 24K Magic definitely does that. The next one is Blueberry Faygo by Lil Mosey. This one is at 4 on vocals, 1 on bass, 1 on guitar, and 3 on drums. This is probably going to be one of the easiest songs you do this week. Blueberry Faygo has been heavily censored, so a lot of the faster parts are actually taken out. It's a pretty short song, so basically everything that you have to do for the song just to get 100%, it's not bad at all. I feel like this one, it wasn't as enjoyable as the others. It was very minimal compared to the others of this week, and I don't like saying that very much about songs, but really it's not my type of music, and it's just not too engaging. It's pretty short. Up next is Dakiti by Bad Bunny and Jhayco. This one is 5 on vocals, 1 on bass, 2 on guitar, and 2 on drums. I have to say, this one takes the cake as my all-time favorite song for all of the vocals tracks. I do not think that there is a single vocals track that I enjoy more than Dakiti. I'd never heard this song before in my life. Do not ask me what they said, because it's in full Spanish. I do not understand anything that they said in the song, but this song is so fun to play. It is, they just charted it so well. The hold notes, the syllables with like the hold and release notes almost immediately after, it just, oh my God, I don't know. This one, it feels so good to play, and it's so awesome to listen to. It carries you along with the beat. As one of my friends said, in the middle of doing this song, you zone out while playing the song, because you feel so in tune with it. It's just that good. The next one is Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake. Will it ruin the world tour? I don't know. Drums is on 4, bass is on 3, vocals is on 4, and guitar is on 3. Bass and guitar, probably the easier ones, obviously, because they're lower on the difficulty chart, but they also don't really require much. They're pretty repetitive. Drums is repetitive, but it's also got a lot of challenge to it. But vocals, it doesn't really seem like a 4 for me. It's definitely the most enjoyable track, I think. Drums is a lot more challenging. But vocals is much more enjoyable for this particular song, but it's also pretty easy. I mean, I think personally my rating for this would be in line with bass and guitar at 3. I don't really think that this one's a 4 on vocals, but hey, some people might disagree. I don't see it. But Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake, pretty good song. It's from the Trolls soundtrack from that movie, and it feels pretty fun to play. Last one that I had to talk about for this week of the new tracks, we have We Like to Party, the Vengabus by Vengaboys. This one is a classic meme song for any of you who have heard a lot of the Thomas the Train memes in the day. Yeah, this is one of the things that they do for that. There was a very popular Team Fortress meme actually that used this, where it was like Team Fortress 2 Scout and Soldier versus a giant Thomas the Train engine. I don't even know why I'm saying this, but that's like one of the most popular memes of it. This song was pretty fun. I 100% flawless this on drums, which that in itself is a pretty good challenge. Vocals is on 4, drums is on 4, bass is at 1, and guitar is at 2. Vocals I heard is pretty easy because one of my friends is playing that while I was playing drums. Drums is very challenging. I'd say probably there's a lot of parts where you just have to make sure that you do it fast enough. If you know the song and you know the beat to the song and you think you can follow along with it, you're pretty much guaranteed to have a good time. But if you've never heard this song before and you're trying this on drums, good luck. That's all I'm going to say, just good luck. But yeah, that's everything for those. We've actually got one more song that I want to talk about. This is the Sky Surfer Neon Rush remix. This is unlockable right now in Fortnite for free by achieving Silver Rank 1 in Ranked Rocket Racing. This track is set to a difficulty of 6 across both bass and drums, with 5 on lead and 4 on vocals. Sky Surfer's most difficult things being on drums and bass definitely made me the most intrigued to see what kind of charting they had. I'm not gonna lie, I favorite one over the other. Bass is the same thing for the entirety of the song, and it's more difficult than it is enjoyable. I mean, literally, you're just spamming buttons the whole time. I did not find any interest in that. And it's a 4-minute long song too, so ugh. However, drums on this song, it's a very nice challenge. It's engaging to play. This one is great on drums. I have not tried vocals or guitar on this yet, but they're much lower in difficulty, so I would assume that they're more enjoyable to play and less, challenging. But drums, definitely, you're going to have the most enjoyability playing this song with. But this one is completely free. You can earn this just by getting Silver Rank 1, and if you're even not that great at ranked racing, don't worry. You can get Silver 1 pretty easily. So it's a pretty easily achievable track. But that is all for this week of Jam Tracks. There are 6 total tracks to look for, and you have a lot of them at your disposal that are just amazing. Also, they're going to be in the free rotation, so keep that in mind. You don't have to purchase any of these just yet, but if you do like any of them and you want to keep playing them even after they leave the rotation, I highly recommend Dakiti by Bad Bunny, just saying. But yeah, that's all for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next Thursday for the next however many jam tracks they release.